The Bukusu have a unique way and different way of identifying a man as opposed to other communities. For instance, the Bukusu, if you haven't got circumcised, you cannot be allowed to be a man and participate in various and important aspects in the culture. And now the father tries to negotiate with the initiates, and they live now. They are yet to go to the elders of invitation in readiness for the real event. You know what the Luhya traditional nuns do detect. As you see the relations being made, this is the first thing they must do to live. Remember, this culture is still young and you have to prepare in the near future, regardless of the some innovations that have already occurred. This is a culture that was started with our legend mango. It cannot be eroded, but can only be modified to fit into the traditional norms. As you see, the relation are being done. They are now to the neighbor to invite them. This is the first day of the circumcision process. Remember, circumcision of the Luhya takes 3 serious days, and this is the first day that is for invitation for the real event. As you see, they are singing. They are very happy. This being of their proud. As you see, they are singing a song. This is just a song that is used to feed into the tradition, but it is a modern song. You see, they are very happy. And this is what they must do in the tradition. Don't think they are just pretending, but it is a mandatory matter for them to be saved. They must be happy. They must be dancing so that they can embrace their culture. From the team, our culture, our innovation, and our journey. This is now the second day of the circumcision process. The initiates are going to do what we call watering. Now, after doing this occasion, there will be no way or any case they'll have to criticize with what they had already conquered with their parents. Therefore, as you see, they are going to fetch water, and they are directed by a special person, Omtilingi, who has been assigned to do the task. As you see, they'll have to carry water in a traditional pot and carry it on the right shoulder. On the right shoulder. This has got a meaning because it is a transition. Now the father is giving them the final advice as they leave. Now they'll be going to the uncle, to their maternal mother, to invite them now for the celebration that will be there tomorrow. This is on the eve of circumcision day. Remember, circumcision among the Bukusu community is always done on the infant year, not just any year, but during the infant year. And it is in the month of August, from 1st August to 31st August. You see now they live. As I had told you at the very beginning, their mother used to dance in a unique traditional way. This is the mandatory mother, and now he's releasing her sons to go now to their home, to the maternal, now to come with the last prize, to go and get the last prize, to go and get the last prize. After dancing for some few minutes, they therefore give the mandate to the uncle. We'll have to give the advice to the ancients so that they will have to shun cowardice and embrace bravery, which are the key virtues of manhood among the tradition. After which the uncle gives the last prize. As you know, among the Bukusu norms and traditions, if the father had already given a dowry, there must be a prize back, and that is the prize that is being given, followed by a Australian song whose rhythm has never changed in the time immemorial. This song is used to shout cowardice and embrace bravery, which are the key virtues of manhood among the Bukusu tradition. They will sing. Now at this time, the ancient is ready to face the circumciser to prove the manhood. That is the very thing and one aspect they must consider. The journey from the angle starts with another song of Marcelo. These songs is used to remind the ancients that tomorrow will be now the day, and they should not criticize with their what they had already done with their parents. As you see, they are saying very well with a last prize. This is a very critical aspect. This is a very critical aspect. Their uncle must give the last prize. On nearing home, their mother unites again in a unique traditional way. This is as I had told you, this is used to welcome the ancients back home from the journey where they had gone and they now back at their home. They are very happy and they are dancing. This is a very critical aspect among the Bukusu community. As circumcision is one of the celebrations that is handled with a lot of care in the Bukusu community. Now the father is giving the lesson, giving the advice to the ancients. After which, he's telling them that they should not fear because they always withstand the night the Luhya among the Luhya tradition. You'll have to give the ancients some few minutes for them to relax before coming for the night session. Before coming for the night session. Now, as you see, they are singing that song. That song is used to mock the bad characters among the community. For example, that is selfishness. And this song, as it's been sung, is used to mock those bad characters in the community. This is now the evening of the event. Now the ancients will have to retire for a bit and come now to proceed with the night session. As you see, they are now going to do the special meat that is fitted at the neck. And it's very critical and should be handled with only specialists, not just any person in the community. This is a very critical aspect. They'll be advised, as you see, at that point, no one should be allowed to move to that part. Only the few chosen. Followed by a Siayo song, whose rhythm has never changed since the time immemorial. The song is used to shout cowardice and embrace bravery, which are the key virtues of manhood among the Bukusu community. Remember the song was used to shout cowardice, so they are motivating the ancients, not at any point to fear. After that thing now, they'll have to continue singing. Now this is at the night session. They are now calling the mother to come and now tell the ancient the last word, because she is not the one who advised them to go for circumcision, because circumcision and the Bukusu was about the volunteer, but you a person, but not to be forced into the ritual. As you see, the circumcisers, on the other hand, are preparing. Remember, the circumcisers are always prepared, and their knives are prepared few days before. This is to ensure that they keep them in good spirit to carry out the practice. Remember, during this time, the circumcisers are not allowed to engage in any sexual practices because it will hinder them from carrying their correct practice of circumcising. Now that's another song they are singing. It is a modern song that is used to advise the people and the youth that they should not just engage in any sexual practices because there are AIDS that may get them. Now the father gives a chance for the ancient to retire to bed. Before now, they'll be working. As you see, this is now the last day of the circumcision period. The ancients are working with another song of Ohamanawasha Wekana. These songs remind the ancients that don't see that it is about and criticize with what you have already conquered with your parents. And they are singing. The ancients are now targeting that they should withstand the knife. And they are taken to a critical place. You see, this point is very critical. They are taken chilly in the morning in a place called Dinamwima. This place is believed that the ancestors do dwell there. And now they have been taken there to connect the angles and the networks of the ancient to the ancestral world. Because as you should remember, the legends among the Bukusu are the one that injected this process of the condition with the legend mango, the tradition one. Now the journey from home to the river starts with another song by Yogachonga. This song is now to remind the ancients to be very critical and allow for the transition because they are the one that decided to undergo the ritual. Nobody forced them. And so they must do that in order to ensure that they will not be cast away from the community. As you see, they are now in the river. This is the third day of the circumcision day. The real day for circumcision. The ancients are taken to the river now to be smeared with mud. They are now being smeared with mud. As you see, there are only some selected people who are allowed to that point. Because this is very critical. No one. As you see, they are traveling because it is chill in the morning, and therefore they must to relax themselves and their nerves, so to be ready to face the circumstances and prove their man. As you see, they are being fitted with aerials. This is a special class in Bukusu community known as Luhya in Waututu. This is an aerial that connects the ancients to the ancestral world. You see now they are living. As you see, they are taking another route. They are not going with the same route they used. This has got a meaning because they believe in the tradition that if they have used the same route they came to, a man with a black eye may bewitch the sons to fear the night. They journey from the river to another source, so they are this is as you see, the earth is now meeting the instance of the way. This is also critical. And the bringers explore themselves to confirm that everything is well at home. As you see, as the instant appears, all the female characters are seated with their feet stretched on the ground in readiness for the event. Now the circumcisers are carrying out the practice. As you see, the circumcisers have to change their lives with the prevailing situations in the tradition to ensure that they will not be affected. Within a minute, it is over. And the graduates to have the adult inspect the results, after which the celebrations sets in. As you see now, they are very happy. They are dancing because now the ancients have proved their manhood in front of the people. To understand about the community, there are no restrictions for any person who has the desire to go and witness what is taking place. Now they are going to do what you call. As they are being sat, they have to be covered. They have to be covered to ensure that everything is well. And there are only few selected ladies who will carry out their practice that will be helping the buffalo now who have graduated from Omsin. As you see, those are the ladies that have been selected. And these ladies that are selected, they ensure that they are not one that can engage in any sexual practices because this will hinder the healing process of the buffalo. That's very critical aspects. As you see, under the innovated Luhya traditions, because it is moving from tradition to innovation. Now they have given the aspect of the modern doctors being engaged in traditions so that the culture can fit in the tradition aspects. Now, as you see, the doctors are doing their work to ensure that the insects will have to heal faster. Remember, typical traditions, the insects will have been moved around the house. That was the first thing that they believed. It was their first healing process. And now, under the innovative tradition, they have ensured that the doctors are engaged into the ritual so that they can fit into the tradition, into the modern traditions. As you see, they are being handled with a lot of care. Now, these are the modern doctors. As you understand, during these prevailing situations, there are problems with diseases that can be conducted. So the issues should be handled with the trained doctors to ensure that they cannot just heal slowly, but to ensure that they do heal faster and proceed on to other aspects. Now, this is the third day. This is the third day. As you see, the Egyptians have returned back home very late, and there must be a price for them to pay. There must be a price for them to pay. As you see now, they always entertained with the traditional Liga Busan that should not be omitted in any way. And as you see, the houses have been built. We have the iron sheet houses, and then we have the grass roof houses. This has got a meaning because under the Luhya innovated tradition, it allows also the iron sheet houses, the iron sheet roof houses to fit into the tradition. This is on the 12th of December of every circumcision day. The Asians are now going to do what we call escalation. They are now moving, and the fire must be lit. If the fire is there must be a problem. Now, as you see, that's very critical. Remember, this thing happens on the eve. As you see, the Asians are now singing another song, Lelo Mungwembia. This shows that now they have changed from Buffalo to Omtembete, and they must be given new clothes. And that ritual that performing now is very critical among the Bokoto community. As you see, women, that is very critical among the Bokoto community. Now, as you see, after singing that song, they are given time now. The grandfather now comes to advise the Watembete who have already graduated from Buffalo to Watembete. As you see, he is saying that initially they were only being given a sword, a spear, just to act as a way of defense. But now, under the modern traditions of the Luhya, the sword is used to represent a pen, and a voice used to represent a book, so that the ancients will have to read and be good people and fit in the society. That's the end of the circumcision.